Hi, I'm Gerry Lishin. This is the fifth in a series of short videos that I'm making that capture some of my 4-hour dynamic prop workshop that I've been doing for a couple of years in my work in my studio. So hopefully you enjoy it. This is going to be the last one showing you a way to warm up. Strictly this is a sequenced warm up using blocks. So hopefully you enjoy it. So what I do with the blocks is I always have 3 fingers forward and try and bicep curl the block when it comes to it. So bicep curl the block with 3 fingers forward. So hopefully you enjoy it. At the start of class, I'm always working people out of their days and into their breath and into their ribs. So I usually start with the blocks around the ribs, roll back the shoulders, promote an upwards lifting breath, perhaps have them step back in a lunge. So I'm lunging. I'm using both angles. So I'm going to sometimes face you, but realize that I usually don't have my head turned. It's usually, I'm just trying to let the microphone pick up the sound. So, little lunge, bounce a little bit, perhaps twist, stack and hold. Release, step out of it, shake it all off, reverse. So this is the last of the warm-ups, like I said. I've got 10 or 12 different warm-ups. I'm showing you the stuff I've been doing for the longest time. So this is my kind of golden oldies of stuff I've been doing with the blocks. I got lots of newer stuff, but this is the stuff I wanted to really show off to the world and let you guys try and change the way you use blocks. Breathe there, and release, step out of it, shake it all off. Next thing I usually do is I just do big arm sweeps with the blocks to promote multifunctional. You're actually collecting energy and projecting it, you're finding lines of energy, you're changing your breathing pattern. So let's show you what I was going to do. If I was facing back behind you, we would just be sweeping and extending, collecting and projecting. Inhale, exhale. Inhale away from your body, exhale towards your body. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And reverse. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I'm looking towards you a little bit just to make sure you hear the microphone. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Challenge your balance once in a while. Perfect. Next thing I usually do is I have everybody extend forward. I put the blocks together. The key is don't have people be constrained by their mat. So you let people do this, let them extend their spine. Put your fists down and play. Soft knees, loose hips, inside, outside ankle rolls. So inside, outside ankle rolls releases the lactic acid buildup in the thighs. Forward and back heel transfers, heel toe weight transfers. So essentially, get them in extension. Do some big old static cats for a moment. Looking at your thighs. Some static cows. I'm not a big believer in compressing the cervical vertebrae. I only look forward about 45 degrees. Stay here. I visualize a tennis ball bouncing at the small of my lower back between the musculature. Now get dynamic for a moment. Cat stretch, cow tilt, cat stretch, cow tilt, cat stretch, cow tilt. I let people walk in their feet about halfway, slowly come up. Here I usually get them into a side angle. So you're going to work your right leg first. You're going to turn out your right knee, bend at the ankle, or bend at the knee, turn out the kneecap towards the little toe. Turn in your trailing foot, of course. By holding the block with your elbow, you're activating your core. Hold the block with your elbow. Bicep curl the other block, 3 fingers over the top, and play. Have people lean back, not forward. I'm seeing more and more with our computer-driven society, so much leaning forward. Have people lean back in yoga, guys. Have people lean back. Play here. Playful, playful, playful. It's got to be an element of play in all your yoga. It's got to be fun. Has to make it fun. Have to make it fun. Release and reverse. Turn out. Drop in. Bicep curl. Stretch. So lower torso is stable. Upper torso is active. So pretty stable in the lower torso. Upper head's going, biceps going behind your head a little bit. Stretch your upper shoulder blade. Play the front toes, of course. Nice. And release. Usually have people walk back in, to hip width apart. I have them play with the feet again, heels and toes. Rock back wiggles, stretch there, play there. Then I usually start setting up for a little bit of a twist. Go back wide. So you're going to twist, if you're going to twist, say I'm going to twist to my right, that hand gets a higher block. So lower block, opposite hand. I stretch that armpit by leaning forward. So showing you from the side, I'm stretching that armpit. Release. I'm strumming my fingers to release forearm tension. Just like that. Then when you're ready, come back up. Bring that block all the way over outside the foot. Other block goes towards it. Look underneath your armpit to the far wall and stretch your inner thighs. Right there. Perhaps bring your chin to the opposite shoulder if you're a little more advanced group. And release, come back to center. Play for a second. Higher block the way you're twisting. First stretch the armpit. Elbow bent, of course. Stretch the armpit. Bring the block all the way over. Stretch over. Roll down your shoulder. Look underneath your armpit or the inner thigh to the far wall. Perhaps bring your neck in extension, chin to the other shoulder if you really want to. But you're mainly working your inner thighs. And release. Come back to neutral. I'll let people walk and play. Little play here. I take one block away. If it's more of a beginner group, I have them practice their balancing in the following way. Say I was going to balance with them. Go back to your right foot planted. Put the block underneath your left heel, directly underneath your knee. Then point your toes and circle the block. Breathe. Good. Press the heel, circle the other way. Makes them find their center of balance through the thigh. It's tough with two mats. And play. Shake it all up. Too much foam. And other side. Heel. Press and play. Circle. Press the heels. Reverse the circle. And release, let it all go. If you're a little more advanced group, let them take the block, stretch up, release for a moment, pass it. And what I do is you walk around your tippy toes, play, circle 360 degrees, hands active, and back to passive. When I'm passive, my elbows are towards each other, and I'm relaxing. The nice contrast within the practice is that difference between push and yield, passive and active. Stretch back up, play with your fingers, circle the other way, and release. If you have a stronger group, let them try to balance in the following way. Hold the block between the thigh and the elbow. Roll around, wrist in your fist both ways, and circle. Point, flex the foot. Release. Shake it all off. Other side. Play at the wrist and the elbow, both ways. Hold, circle, point, flex the foot. Should be fun. Make it playful. Release. If you're a little bit even stronger group, I sometimes let them do a cross hold, which is a little more challenging. A cross hold. Breathe. You can extend the arm if you want. And cross holds. A little more challenging group. And release. That's the last of the warm-ups I'm going to show you. Like I said, it's a 4-hour workshop. This is just touching on the older stuff that I've been doing for years and years. So hopefully you enjoy it. I really want to change how people think about props during a yoga practice, because they can add so much more elements to your practice. Hopefully you enjoy it. Continue on with the series. Thank you very much.